Hey, what's going on, guys? This Terrence Ray. We hitting you with a stock market live update. Stock market update live. Right now in the market, the actual market uh opened up today. Opened up substantially. The futures market was open higher, and right now the S&P 500 futures are still up. They're still green. uh, about 12 handles, and then the Dow futures are up over 0.5%, and the Russell futures are up over 0.5%. But the Nasdaq futures have gone red. Now they were up as well. So if I would, I'm gonna pull up the Nasdaq futures, let you guys see. If we're looking at it right here, here we go right here, and you can see you got a wick. Now I'm gonna go to now. Yesterday, if you guys follow me on, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that yesterday I made a post on Twitter giving you guys an actual telling you where the market's gonna go. Man. Um, I'm gonna pull it up right here. We'll switch over to here. Intraday. I posted the intraday chart. Now I purchased a put in the Qs. I would say I did it on about 2 3 days ago. I think I did it on Friday to be exact. And you can see, I'm gonna show you exactly how I found the trade. We're gonna go with some Fibonacci setups and how basically how I came up with it. So if you look at the screen, this is an hourly chart. Once I seen like the hourly chart made like a top and then it pulled back into this range, I just threw on my fib retracements from here to here, right? And then the market actually came right back to that sweet spot, the 618 right here and the 0.382 right here. So anytime I get a pullback in the market to land right into this area and then it gap down, so it's giving me, then I throw my extensions on and you can see it hit this 100 target, pulled back, and then I think I bought the put somewhere back in here somewhere. I don't remember. But as you can see, and then yesterday I was like, okay, so at the end of the day yesterday we got this big down move, right? Right as the day closed. So then I screenshot it and then I put on there and then I, went over the even showed the put that I put on right here. So how I decide what put that I put on, and you can see, guys, I'm not the only one. There's 61,000 contracts right here. So if I was to change, I can change. I don't know if I want to do it right now. Change the way the option tab looks, where you can see. I don't know how to. It's a way to do it. I ain't gonna mess with it right now with the display of it, but you can show the volume. You can show like volume bars right here, like somewhere like where you can see, so it make it easier for you. But if you look, it's 61,000 contracts right here, open interest, and another 1,000 were placed today. I was already in it as a target. So I find the target where I think the market can go. And that's where I buy my puts or my call options. Now, with the market being right here now, that doesn't mean that it's still gonna go here. I just think that it's gonna make it to this level right around 439.67. And I bought the 440 puts, which would take it right here. So right now, I'm up on the option, a small amount. I'm gonna hold until it either hits here. Now it's possible for it to go further. Let's make the bear case for the Qs. Now let's go on a daily chart, show you something else. We got harmonic patterns all in this range. Now the market has been drifting higher, right? As you can see, I've been talking about this wedge, this ascending wedge going up. And you can see the market trading in the range and even like going in the range and starting to round off. So if we not through, if we drew a trend line from right here, right? I'm gonna show you how it just rounding off. You see how here? So instead of continuing with that trend line, starting to round off. Let's do the same thing right here. Let's just do something like so. You see how it's expanding? Like now, if you don't go through, some people will draw this line through the candlesticks, which you can. You can see if you do it like that, you can see it's already coming out of the wedge, right? And if you draw it like this, so there is no, like I say all the time, there is no science to this. I tend to not try to go through the bodies. I'll go through wicks on the daily, but I won't go through the bodies. And you'll see we right in here. You could even do something like so. Now, you see how the market is starting to flatten out up here at the top. So now we got rain. It's going sideways for these few days, and we're getting in a range. So here's your first range, and we already broke it here. Here was your high, made a low here. This candlestick went up. This would have been your first range for you to break out of, from here to here. In this little box right here, this little 4 candlesticks right here. And you can see today on the daily, we're breaking this level. We've already taken out this low right here on that green candlestick. We could get a real big move to the downside. Couple that with, you got like a almost like a W pattern. Sometimes I've been looking at charts for so long, I can just see them from this point to this point to this point. And these are what you start noticing in the market as harmonics. When you start noticing like triangles, and these triangles are marked by fib levels. You see that? Once you start getting stuff like that, and then it makes it a little level here. If we get a flush here in the Qs, we're gonna get a big move. We get a flush here. So the next level that what we want to see here, we want to see the market come down here, take this level out, right? Break out of this trend line, take this level out, and then retest somewhere in here. We need a bear flag somewhere in here so you get your down move or pull back. And that pullback gonna probably be about 3 candlesticks, 2 or 3 candlesticks. 1, 2, and then and then if we get that, we're gonna get a nice correction. A nice correction. You're looking at something down into this range, down into here. We're gonna have to have some type of catalyst in order to get that. Now, initially, if we come, I already got it drawn here. I'm gonna draw it again here, intraday. I'm gonna draw some fib levels. I'm gonna do a whole class on this too. I had someone request it, so I am planning on doing a whole class on Fibonacci, how how I do it anyway, which I think how I do it is the best way. I ain't gonna cap right there. Now let's see how accurate I am, y'all. Next level down here, 440. After that, this is I'm taking profit in my put right here. Now we do have continuous levels down here. Now if I see it come down here and break out of this range is something and give me like a bear flag, then I'm gonna close out some long positions that I have in another account. I won't sit through a correction. I'll wait till it start back going up again. But these types of moves are healthy for the market. We need, market not just gonna keep going up like this crazy every day. You gotta pay your taxes. You gotta give something back. And so today it's all about the NASDAQ. Now, if I was to go to the watch list and go to the NASDAQ 100, let's see what else is red in the NASDAQ. Got some green in the NASDAQ too. Uh, it's actually more green in the NASDAQ 100 than it is red. Excuse me, which is crazy. So that what that must mean is the larger stocks. Now you look over here at my watch list, the main stocks are red though. So you got Google is red, on the day. Meta, Microsoft, Tesla. Tesla is relatively flat. Netflix is down over 1%. Nvidia is down almost 3%, which you know at some point, man, it wasn't gonna be able to keep this up. So Nvidia is down, which, like I said, this may not. I don't know if how sustained this down move gonna be, because that would mean that Nvidia will have to. But you got gaps in here. You got a gap right here in Nvidia. You got a gap right here in Nvidia. These gaps getting filled. This is what they're not telling you on TV. Now, the only thing is you don't know the date. You don't know how long it's gonna take for it to get filled. At some point they'll get filled. Some like this one, I don't know. This one may take. This may not get filled for a long time. So what end up happening? What I think they'll end up doing with Nvidia, you're gonna get a stock split. You'll get a stock split. Um, they'll bring the price, make it more affordable for more people to get in, and then you'll see then it'll continue to drift higher. But right now, um, shoot, I like this down move. In my opinion, it's the easiest stuff to trade. And you can see, guys, like out of this little box right here, we took this low out. So now you got a high, a low, a high. You got a lower low. You got your first lower low. And I'm just looking at daily candlesticks. So now you got your first lower low. So let's see, guys, be on the to me personally, I would not be long today. This is one of them days. This is a great premium sellers day, to be honest with you. To get your short caught. Now, another thing before I let you guys go, we'll take a look at the VIX. The VIX, I threw a harmonic on. I mean, not, excuse me, not a harmonic, but some fib retracements on today. Like off of this, see this candlestick right here? You got this hammer candlestick, this long wick, and then you got a nice up move here, and it sold back off at towards the end of the day on the VIX. Now we holding here. Next thing we want to see, what we want to see for the VIX in order to confirm uh, a down move, is we need to see the VIX pop. Now the VIX is green on the day, or it's flat. It's bouncing around between being flat and green. We want to see if we can get it today or maybe tomorrow or Friday. We want to see the VIX take this high out right here and breach and get up into that 14 level. Once we get up in there, then once you get a higher high in the VIX, I think you can start selling premium. Now, when I say sell premium, I'm not necessarily meaning to get short. You can do neutral plays, selling strangles, iron condors. Although selling calls in the S&P 500, uh, once you get that higher high, I don't think that's a bad move at all. So guys, you get something out of this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I'm going live. I just felt like I seen something going on in the market, and I was like, hey, let me come on and talk about it and give my little 2 cents in. We want to see this trend line right here. We want to see this broke. If we can get this trend line broke on a down move, you want to see the trend line you broken. We'll see a candlestick break down through here, and we want to see a pullback. And we get that pullback, and pullback will probably, if I'm looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say the next 4 candlesticks should be down, which would give us a total of 9. Then we should probably get maybe 1 or 2, 3, either 2 or 3 candlesticks back up, and then the flush come. Well, then at that point we can confirm the down move, and then we'll have our flag, and then we'll throw some more fib levels on at that point. Hey guys, with that, I'm gonna be out. Peace.